in the home stretch of this season of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, so I think it's good that we do a state of the podcast and just assess where we're at. Things are going well. Do you have any questions or comments?
Wait a minute. You just breezed over things are going well. I don't, as you know, I wear many hats. I do the show, the TV show, and I do the travel shows and do some touring. And so I don't know what's going on with the podcast. And I try and get answers, and no one says anything. So let's have it out.
Well, things are going very well. You have a perfect 5-star average rating on iTunes or Apple Podcasts.
Is 5 the best you can get?
That's the most stars. There's not even space for another star.
Okay.
You might be the one that has them add a 6th star.
Oh.
Let's see if we can talk to them about adding a 6th star.
Oh, it's never good enough.
Well, I'm just saying,
But then
if there's even
7?
a chance that they will, wouldn't that blow other people's minds?
Yeah.
That would freak out the other podcasts. If suddenly I got 6 and another podcast had 5, and let's say it's a great podcast, a fantastic podcast, but they've got 5, and we just, through sheer grade grubbiness and sort of bothering and manipulating and maybe spreading a little money around, we got a 6-star rating.
Well, what if that space for the 6th star was there, but it didn't color in, like it only went to half a star, so you got 5.5 out of 6s? Is that a concern?
That would enrage me.
You're taking the perfect score that you have right now,
it can't
and
get
you
any
want
better.
to jeopardize that by adding a 6th star.
Yeah.
That's
I do.
silly.
So that's good.
Silly.
People
Yeah.
seem to like it. That's good.
The podcast gets around 1 million downloads per episode in its first basic podcast cycle, which is tremendous.
That's very good.
Incredible.
Okay.
For
That's great.
podcasting,
Yeah.
it's really good. The guests have been phenomenal.
I love the guests.
and that's the state of
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, because I think you're missing the point, Gorley, if I can call you Gorley.
It's my name.
You are a numbers guy, and what I like to do is just go by, excuse me,
Couldn't be farther from the truth.
someone's talking.
Okay, sorry.
What I like to do is go by how it feels.
Okay.
And it feels good.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I
I
agree.
really I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this podcast. It's one of the most satisfying experiences I've had in all my years in comedy. I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy talking to all the guests. I love this intimate format. I do enjoy working with you, Sona.
Oh, thanks, Conan. That's nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy working with you.
Thank you. And Gorley's here. And I'm kidding. I like to give you. I grew up with a lot of brothers, and we give each other a hard time.
Yeah.
And so that's a sign of affection when I give you a hard time.
Am I a younger brother or an older brother to you?
You're a younger brother.
So that's why you picked.
And you go missing in about a year. I told you not to play in those woods, Ben.
This is tough because I had an older sibling who was a bit of a bully.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh, is that true?
Uh-huh.
So do I remind you of him sometimes?
There's a her, but yeah.
Oh my God!
No,
Then I
and
probably,
she. This was when we were kids. She and I couldn't be closer. Now I love her to death. And
right. That's called the Stockholm syndrome.
it is. Yeah,
your tormentor
she
becomes
did
your best
nothing,
friend.
Yeah.
And Jenny, did nothing that siblings didn't do when they were kids. She's tremendous.
My brother tormented me too.
Yeah.
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 He actually prepped me for this job.
Really?
If I didn't have
yeah.
Danny, I don't know how long I would have lasted in this job.
That's a good point. So I actually thankful to my sister.
Jenny,
yeah.
Jenny trained you essentially to
Yeah, she
do
did.
this.
Yeah, I mean, no one could fully train you for this.
No,
true.
I am the ultimate. You got to admit, I'm the best at teasing, tormenting.
You're creative.
Yeah, what a
very
title.
creative.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's something.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
it's good to be the best at something. No, I really enjoy working with you, Matt, and with you, Sona, and I think we have a nice thing going here. And it's hard to believe that we were almost done with a season. How many have we done?
At this point, we've recorded, I think, 26 or 7.
And how many are we
36.
supposed? 36.
So we're in the final stretch.
Wow.
Are we coming back for a second season?
Oh, that's funny that you say that, because we talked beforehand and decided we wouldn't mention that on the air.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So are you high or something?
I was last night. It
You
could
were
be
here.
a residual highness.
You were here, and
I didn't pay attention.
Adam Sachs brought that up and said, "No, don't mention that, because we're going to that's not something we would announce yet."
Sorry, Adam.
And then you take this big dramatic pause, and probably inhale some of that sweet doob that's still in your lungs from last night.
I ate it. It was.
And was it
still
an edible?
it was. It was
an
a
edible.
gummy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Adam. I honestly wasn't paying attention.
No. Don't worry. I will tell you.
You're going to edit this out, obviously.
No.
Well, not necessarily. We could leave it as a mystery.
No.
This is a mystery. We haven't said if we are or not. And so, as always, Sona, your accident. That's how penicillin was discovered. It was an accident.
So you're welcome.
Yeah.
World.
Yeah. Some mold grew on a agar plate, and they just noticed. Oh, look, it's defeating the bacteria around it. Maybe mold. Hey, that's penicillin. So you just saved millions and millions of lives.
You're welcome.
With your
well done
bungling.
It's been really fun.
I don't know that I can do another season. I've given so much of myself in this one.
Have you?
I really haven't. Well, that's good. I'm glad things are going well.
Yeah.
I'm happy. So you're saying the state of the show is good.
The state of the show is excellent, I think.
Okay, very good.
And that's, we started strong and it's continued to grow. And that's just my annual shareholder report to you, the boss.
That's cool.
Okay. That's nice.
People like us.
Right.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're doing like an origami thing with a piece of paper.
I'm folding it.
Yeah, we just established that you weren't paying attention to crucial details. And I look over and you're like making what looks like a very bad origami with a piece of paper and
decorating it.
You're high.
I'm not high right now.
No?
I'm not.
Do your parents know that you occasionally indulge in the doobage?
Yes, that was not a great conversation. Because my mom asked me in a way which was like, do you do it? And I was like, yeah, I have a prescription. This was before. And then the next day they had a full-blown intervention almost where she was like, Gil, which is my dad's name. And he's like, we just think that that'll lead to other things. And I was like, I'm like 32 years old. I've been doing it for a while. If I was going to do meth, I would have done meth already.
Have you done meth?
No, I haven't done meth. No.
Why do you get so defensive?
Because it's not the logical next step is not meth.
What is the logical next step after
I don't
marijuana?
know. Coke?
I guess.
Ecstasy?
Coke,
Molly?
Maybe ecstasy.
What about pills? Black Bennies or Red Johnnies, the Devil's Horns, Yellow Jackets.
I'm sorry, a film
Flip
noir
flops.
villain just walked in.
What about those? Stop hoppers?
Stop hoppers.
What about them? Now I'm at Willy Wonka's factory.
Pink ladies.
No, I mean really. You done any?
No, I've only.
You ever do a Joey Haha? Those are fantastic.
Joey Ha.
I'm a pill expert. I know uppers, downers. You want to know goofballs? That's another one. Goofballs.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like
Goofballs
you
is a big
take a
one.
lot of goofballs.
You got me. Zing.
This is awful.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say the state of the podcast is good, but now I'm a little concerned.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
No,
Not
No,
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
it might be good on the outside, but
Right.
here in this room, it's
Yeah.
a disaster.
That's right, it
Always
is.
led
Yeah.
by the
No, what led by-
incomparable Conan O'Brien.
I am
king
First
disaster.
of all, I have no foreign matter in my bloodstream, so I'm fine. You're the one here that's was just in the alley swallowing a handful of Stobgobbers, Jack Sprats, Holy Hanukkahs, Mademoiselles, Dibbledoppers, Flat Hoppers, Mojoppers.
You're just rhyming oppers. Like, you're just rhyming a bunch of things. It's not good anymore. Sorry. Your improv got a little bad at the end.
But you know why? Because it's so high on Bliffstoffers, Gobfoffers,
It's rhyming again.
John Groffers.
John Groffers.
Named after your former head writer.
Yeah, those will
Okay.
get you whacked out.
How much for a bag of John Groffers?
Give me some John Groffers.
Oh, get out of here, man.
So the podcast is doing
Yeah, this
well,
may be
but
the
at
last
what
episode.
expense?
Right.
At what
We are
expense
now
to
down
the two of us?
Our
I just
personal
checked.
expense.
We are
Yeah.
down to 2 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they added that 6th one.
They've added 15 stars, and we're down to 2.
the worst
shit.
reviews come from me and Matt.
Yeah, I know. We should go in there and do personal reviews.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad both of you are in my life, and that I've figured out a way to monetize it. Sorry.
All right.
Peace out, Shadrach.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend with Sona Movsesian and Conan O'Brien.